How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to be going through how to build this slideshow. Here you can see it's got a cool split slick animation going, and the theme here is I used Anthem, recent game by EA, Electronic Arts, and BioWare. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be building the basic HTML. Super simple. If you checked out a previous tutorial I did on coding a simple slideshow, very similar. So we're going to start by going with a div, and this class is we're going to give it a class of slideshow container, since we're going to have more than one slideshow. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build out our first slideshow. I'm just going to add some spacing to make it very clear to see. Class equals, and this one is, we're going to give it a class of slideshow, and we're also going to give it a class of slideshow A, so that we could differentiate between the two. And I forgot, I got to have a closing tag for the first div. Close div. All right, so we have this one. Let's expand this out. So we have slideshow A, and we're going to build this out, and then we're going to basically copy it for slideshow B. So in each slideshow, we're going to have the slides. So we'll create a div with a slide class, and you could put whatever you want inside of here. For now, we're going to have it blank, and we'll add an image later on. But we're going to have 4 of these. 4, and that's basically it. The next one is slideshow B, and all we're doing is just changing this here. Great, and finally we are going to have a dot container, and all that's going to do is hold those little icons. If you remember here, these icons here, we just want to have that. All right, so class equals dot container, very similar to a previous tutorial. Again, I try to stay consistent, or it's just easier to move from one to another by using the same naming schemes or naming methodologies. And we're going to give it each, we're going to have each div, and it's going to be a dot. Right, again, when we get to the final part, we will add the images, but for now we want to keep it very simple. That's the process, is outline it, make sure that it's clear and smooth, everything works, and then you start filling in the details, because it could be a little bit overwhelming when you're first starting out to just start throwing images in, and why isn't it aligning, and making sure everything works perfectly. So always put the final details in at the end, and as long as everything's functioning well, you could always just throw in a variety of images once you have the basics down and everything's working. All right, and that's it. So next we are going to be building out the basic CSS. All right,